Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online.
Hello everyone, welcome to My Zone Online School. I am Teacher Hartum and our theme this week is saving energy and revision. Now boys and girls, before we start with our lesson, we need to sanitize. Now let's make sure we put enough sanitizer on our hands, we rub it in and we make sure that we keep all the germs away. Now let's see what today's lesson is all about. Today we will do parts of speech. Let's start this part of our lesson on page 29. Now here we are doing parts of speech. Now it says there that you have to cut, sort and glue the words from the word bank below in the correct category. Now let us quickly look at all the categories. First we have nouns, verbs, adjectives, pronouns, conjunctions, and lastly prepositions. Now if you look just below the table, there you will see you have many different words. Now boys and girls, you have to take these words and cut them out, and then you have to sort them into nouns, verbs, adjectives, pronouns, conjunctions, and prepositions. Now what are these different parts of speech? So first of all, when we talk about a noun, we basically mean that these are names of people, places, or things. So you have to go ahead and try and find a name of a person, a place, or something from the list below. And then when you talk about verbs, you have to find a doing word from the words in the word bank. And then you also have to find an adjective. Now remember boys and girls, an adjective is a word that explains your noun. You also have to find a pronoun, which is a word that can replace the noun in a sentence. And then you have to find your conjunctions, which we also know as joining words. And then you have to find a preposition. Now remember everyone, when we talk about prepositions, this means that these words, they tell us where something is. Now boys and girls, on the board, I drew this table and I put in a few examples of these words for you. Now let's quickly have a look. So the first one is nouns. So the noun that I found was a vehicle. This is something. It's a name of something. It's a vehicle. Then we have our verbs. Remember, verbs are doing words. So here we have the word whisper. So when you whisper, you are doing something, right? And then an adjective, remember we said adjectives, they explain nouns. So here we have the word silly. And then we have our pronouns. Now the pronoun replaces a noun in a sentence. So instead of saying vehicle, vehicle, vehicle over and over again in one sentence, you can replace it with it or any other pronoun. It is your job to go ahead and find any other pronouns from the word bank. And then we have conjunctions, remember, joining words. So here we have the example, but. So here you can use the word but to join two sentences together. And lastly, a preposition, a word that tells us where something is. So it could be under, and that is your example for prepositions. Now, boys and girls, I want you to go ahead and neatly cut out all the words there, and then you use your glue to paste the words in the correct blocks, whether they are nouns or verbs and so on. All right, now I'm going to leave you to your cutting and pasting and sorting. Have fun, boys and girls. I will see you after this break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
We came to the end of today's lesson, boys and girls. Now, before we go home, we need to sanitize. Now, let's make sure we put enough sanitizer on our hands so that we make sure our hands are nice and clean. Now, everyone, I invited my friend Zoshi to come along and say goodbye with me. So, will you help me call Zoshi? Zoshi! Zoshi, where are you? Oh, hi, Zoshi, there you are. Will you help me say goodbye to our friends today? Now, boys and girls, I hope you will have lots and lots of fun finishing your activities. Until we see each other again next time, goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, MyZone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.